Yeah. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step two. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step two. Yeah. We back. Like cooked. Crap. Yeah. We back. Yeah. And we back. Like another part of that cooked crab. Cooked crab. And this another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And this another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. It's another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Water break. That's that good old great value purified water. Yeah. And this lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be okay. Man, look, man. While I got y'all here, man, shout out to Vixen's Plaza. Shout out to Vixen's Plaza. Shout out to any forum that's really even showing me love out there. Shout out to, to all the socials. All of you know. Now, I was hyped or whatever for that little intro or whatever. But, man, the message I got for y'all is going to be short and brief. Hopefully I won't take more than 15 minutes. I just felt like I got to give y'all something because I ain't gave y'all something since the last time I gave y'all something. And hopefully I can give y'all something even better tomorrow. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But I want us all to be mindful of the fact that if we live long enough in life, we can become somewhat hypocritical, and I don't mean that in a bad way, just in a way that, like, I want us all to be able to know that we've lived long enough to expect the unexpected. All right? Like, so I don't like surprises. You feel me? I don't like them at all. But surprises occur. You will be surprised every single day of your life, especially on the days where you think you ain't gonna be surprised. Like, something gonna catch you off guard. Something gonna have you like, hold up, cuz, hold up, bro, hold up, slime, hold up, B, hold up, Holmes, hold up, phone, hold up, man, what's up? Like, for real. Like, so I need y'all to just be aware and mindful of, like, how life could go and where things could take us. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to scare you all, but I just get to the point where things definitely can surprise me at all times, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I just gotta remind y'all of that. Like, it can happen to you. You feel me? also, you never know whose radar you're on. So just be mindful. Really though, be mindful of all of the, like, so I just say that because sometimes we might go through some things where we may act a certain way for a certain amount of time, and then we might switch up our whole personality. You know what I'm saying? And then it be when we become an evolved version of ourselves that somebody can remind us, like, hey, you know you did used to be such and such a way, right? And da-da-da-da-da, right? And then, you like, so, and also you just never know whose radar you're on. You never know what impression you're making on somebody you may never think you even know, but they know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in this podcast of randomness, this is like a randomness podcast, right? Because I still don't want to touch on the grief thing. I told y'all last episode I was going to talk about grief, but I don't want to talk about it. Because I'm still processing it correctly. And there's a lot of denial that goes into the grief process. And there's a lot of coming to terms and willing to accept that deals with that. So I just want y'all to know, it's okay not to be okay. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, back to my original point, you never know whose radar you're going to be on. Like somebody will come out the cracks and out the woodworks and be like, hey, you've been on my mind for some time. And it's gonna blow you away. Or you're gonna be super cool depending on your personality, but it's still gonna affect you nonetheless. So just be mindful, to always at least stay as true to yourself as you possibly can, because you don't want to be a totally different person when someone says, oh, I've been noticing you for X amount of years. You don't want the world to have treated you so cold, the way you dang, I'm not even that person no more. Maintain some of your innocence, or maintain some of your cores, or what have you. You know what I mean? Because life will definitely put you through the spin cycle. It is also very important to be mindful of the support system you have around you. All right? Because there's people out there that are only beneficial to you if you're beneficial to them. And then there are some people who are just around unconditionally. And in the midst of your guilt, in the midst of your shortcomings, in the midst of your doubts, everything can get blurred, and you'll just think that, the signals will get crossed. The people that you think are just there because it's beneficial, you would think you could have them forever, and vice versa. You feel me? And then it takes a lot of digging within self and searching within self to realize what you do have versus what you don't have. I am blessed to have some of the friends that I do have, honestly. Most of them, honestly. All the ones that I consider real friends, I'm definitely blessed, fortunate, and honored to have them. That's no funny. That's no You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to sound very cliche, but you'll have some people in your life you'll think that they're going to ride for you forever. And soon as the wheels fall off, you'll see how long they was really willing to ride. You feel me? Like I said, this episode is called A Taste of Randomness. So I'll have another quote for y'all in a second or five. I'm just trying to piece it all together the way it makes sense. And try to always remain as humble or display as much humility as possible. Now, I want you all to really know that, like, some people will try to plan out your life for you, or plan out how you're going to go about your life for you. And so, unfortunately, as much as we are in control, there's certain elements that we aren't in control in. But we have to be as present in the moment so we could know exactly how much we control at all times. Like, my previous segment was talking about friendships. You don't know what kind of plans that your friends might have for you. You don't know what kind of plans your family might have for you that doesn't fall in alliance or doesn't fall in balance with your plan. So just make sure you are well aware of what you got going on, and nothing can stop you from busting your moves, because you gotta bust your moves. Can't nobody bust the moves for you. At the end of the day, you the star player. Everybody else is a supporting role. Now, I want to say with the exception of your children, but you got to realize when it's time for you to take your star role from them, and then they be in the supportive role, or vice versa. When you going to make them the star, when they going to be in the supportive role. Because you'll lose sight of your goal due to your children. And don't take that the wrong way. It just is what it is. Life is not designed to always go the way we want it to go. But we do have the power to take directions and make directions. If you ever heard the term, I saw a fork in the road and went straight, that does exist. We have abilities to carve our own path and make it happen on our own for ourselves. One day we all gonna have to grab life by the horns. I can't give any particulars, but what I'm noticing is every time I've ever lost my passion, I've regained my passion. I come back to y'all momentarily because I be understanding, like, all right, this is part of my passion. Like, I like talking to y'all. You know what I mean? I don't know who actually hears this. Like I said, one day y'all gonna interact with the kid, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh man, dang, you actually listen to this? Don't go ahead, man. You know, I just be being. You know, I just be being, and that's what y'all need to be doing too. Just be being. I would love to hear some of y'all podcasts if y'all was to come up with it. Because I know I ain't the best podcaster in the world. You know what I'm saying? I like when my format is structured, but I'm not the best podcaster in the world. And 94% of the times, my podcast isn't structured. I like when I'm doing the structured ones, though. But I'll be having these spur of the moment ones where it's like, man, go feed the people something. I gotta feed y'all something. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna end it real soon. But I need y'all to just realize that life is precious. Life is just a series of learning moments, and how well you can provide teachable moments for those learning moments. Like, we are all vessels with messages. You know what I'm saying? We all got a message to convey to somebody somehow, some way. So if we could just stick to that plan to be teachers and learners and teachers, to be the listeners and the preachers. We got to be both. Sometimes we got to take in that information. Sometimes we got to push out that information. You know what I'm saying? So we can set ourselves up to be better down the line. Like, I had to write down something somebody told me yesterday, because the information was so valuable that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this when it's time to need it. I might not need it right now, but I'm going to need it when it's time to need it. You feel me? So when we are on our journeys, don't forget to journal as needed. And don't be afraid to document what you got going on so you can have something to revisit. I wish I would have accomplished some sort of vision board, but I didn't. All right, so to end this podcast of randomness, I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And life is going to be a lot of twists and turns and bumps and bruises, scabs and scars, love and pain. If you live in life right, you won't have as many lonely days as you're going to have days of togetherness. But sometimes if you live in life righter, you might have a lot of lonely days. You know what I'm saying? So either way, no matter what position you're in, I want you to know that I appreciate you, and you are appreciated and loved by more than me. If you was able to press play and listen to this all the way through, somebody enjoys you. All right? Somebody admires you. Somebody thinks the world of you. And you might not even know it. You might not be aware of it. But like I said at the beginning of this thing, you never know whose radar you are on. All right, so keep that in mind. And that's all the time I got for this round. I will see y'all on the next round. I appreciate you all. And it's another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Okay. Don't sue me, Drake.